They weren't just chasing a rank, they stayed steady when it got hard. They breathed through the doubt. They rested, recharged, and rose. They kept their vitals intact. Today, they don't just rank, they embody the rhythm of resilience.
So, hello everyone, Dr. Naseer here, your Dr. Blueprint. Today, I am excited here to have Dr. Akif Nihal with us from Kerala. So,
Thank you, sir.
hello, Akif. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Fine, sir.
So, Akif has scored rank 35 in this NEET PG 2025. So, Akif, how are you feeling with this rank?
So happy, sir. So happy. I was not expecting such a high rank. I was wishing something under 1,000, but I got one of my dream ranks, and so happy at this moment.
I can say in Malayalam that Akif Adiche Policho in NEET PG 2025. Right, congratulations, Akif. Nice to hear that. You know, Akif is a DBMCA face-to-face class students from Calicut. So I want to know, Akif, when your journey started with the face-to-face classes, first thing what I want to know is why you opted face-to-face classes.
Yeah, sir. Why I opted was because I was not a person who was consistently sitting in front of a device and for long hours. I'm not consistent with that much. So I opted face to face because there was classes for 1 full day and the subjects getting finished in 4 or 5 days. And there was a plan which was already made, which we have to just follow so that we will the subjects and the topics will be covered in time. And that was very useful for me. And
So
it worked
now
out for me.
the what Akif said is very important. See, when you are opting a method, it is subjective based on your personality.
Yes.
Akif said, "Sir, it is very difficult for me to go through the online or recorded classes because I may get distracted very soon. Here, I have to sit
Yes,
for
sir.
10 to 12 hours and classes will get over. Like microbiology, in 5 days, I can finish the classes with the
Yes,
revision, with
yes,
giving the question back." And one more thing, what Akif highlighted is, sir, proper schedule, right? 5 days classes, then 2 days gap, then again 4 days classes, 2 days gap. Proper schedule. We know this subject I have to read in this time, I have to finish in this time,
yes, sir.
right? This proper
Yes,
schedule
that's
makes a big difference. And yes, distractions will be very less because you have to sit and you have to finish it off, whatever it is, at any cost. And that is the main benefit of face-to-face classes. With that, Akif,
yes.
have you prepared, right? Have you prepared earlier in your UG life for entrance exam? Or
Actually, as it's, I didn't prepare much for entrance exams. I have watched some videos for the purpose of university exams, and entrance-oriented preparation I started after my internship.
so with this, Akif is telling he has watched some videos for university exam, but he didn't focus specifically for entrance exam. So he has not prepared specifically for entrance exam, right before internship. So he started his
Internship, yes.
preparation post internship, right? Post internship, he have started with the Bhatia face-to-face classes, DBM7 face-to-face classes.
Hello, sir.
So when the classes, when did your classes start? In which month? Last year.
Sir,
When did,
I didn't hear you, but
when did your classes start last year? Face-to-face
yeah,
class.
yes. So my classes started in August 23rd of last year, and
So
it was
uh,
ask me.
August 23rd classes started. So he started his preparation from
Okay. Yes.
August 2024. Right? Till that he did not prepare anything for entrance. Freshly started with DBMC1 face-to-face classes. After that classes got over in which month?
Yes, sir.
In which month classes got over
It
in?
was finished in February first week. Last class was anesthesia.
So classes started in August 2024, finished in February first week of
Ye-
2025, then
Yes,
revised till
yes,
the
yes.
NEET exam, then revised till the NEET
Yeah.
exam. How many revisions did you
Yes,
give?
sir. I have given almost 5 to 6 revisions.
5 to 6 revisions, and finally Akif has scored 35, rank 35. It is possible, Akif. See, by seeing the Akif, what you have to realize is it is possible to score a very good rank just by preparing for 1 year, right? Sticking to the face-to-face class notes. So now
Yes,
most of
sir.
the students, they ask me, Akif, most of the students, they ask me, sir, is the content covered in the face-to-face class notes is enough? See, this question comes because, sir, in face-to-face class, we cover more important contents, right? It is not possible to cover entire content, but 80 to
Yes, sir.
90% of the content is covered. Now, students' main question is it enough or we have to read something extra? What did you do? Did you stick to only class notes, or did you read something extra other than the class notes? If you have read, from where you have read, what have you read?
Sir, I was sticking on to the main notes itself. I have used the class notes of face to face of DBMC1, and I have used the QBank of Mara as my question solving platform. And this was I was doing this continuously for this 1 year, and it was I have given multiple revisions of the same notes and was practicing questions from Mara. No other sources have followed much.
Okay, multiple revisions of the class notes, and you are solving the questions from Marrow, no other source.
Mara, no other sources, sir.
Notice. Now, when you are solving questions from Marrow question bank, right? When you come across the topics, which are not covered in the class notes, you are reading those topics, you are writing those topics, you are adding to the class notes, or you are writing it in a separate notes. This is a very important question what face-to-face class students ask, whether we have to add extra content which we come across while solving the question bank to the class notes. What do you see? And what did you do?
Yeah, I didn't add anything to my main notes. If I found something which is a previous year question which is not there in the class notes, I used it to add in the last part of my notes. And something which we find as a differential of questions and which can be asked as a differential question, I use it to just add in the side with a pencil so that I understand this is something I added late so that we don't mix it with the class notes. I kept the class notes as main part. And if I add something, I will use it for a pencil so that I can understand later. Only very few content I have added into the main notes.
See, I want to say this is very important, right? What students do is after taking the face-to-face class notes, they keep on adding all the extra content which they come across while solving the question bank or whatever, and they mess up the notes.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Once you mess up the notes, it becomes difficult to read, revise, and remember. Visual memory.
Yes.
See,
Visual
first of all,
memory will get affected.
avoid adding more things to the notes. Like Akif has done the best thing according to me. Sir, wherever there is a need, some few points can be added if you feel there is a need. And most of the things, few things Akif has added at the end of the notes, right? Right. This is the best. You don't mess up the notes. Notes is your primary source. Okay, tell Akif.
Yes, that's the thing. The notes is the primary source. If at all we don't get time to revise the entire thing, we will finish the notes. And if the extra content which I added in the last area, which I was not able to revise, it's okay because it's something extra. It's not the main content.
Okay, with that very important doubt got cleared, whether we have to add extra things to the notes or not. Keep it to the minimum. Don't add many things and mess it up. Right.
Yes,
and the extra things what Akif used to come across while solving the question bank, right? He used to write separately in a separate book, or you were adding in the last of the notes?
It was mainly to the last of the notes so that we can do it along with the revision of the main notes.
And you have written all the things which you had come across while solving the question bank, which were not there in the class notes.
No. Then it will become another notebook, right? Yeah, I have written only.
Tell me.
Yes, I have written only the topics. Either it has to be some PYQs, which I feel like there is chance to get repeated. That question is there is chance to get repeated, or something which is closely related to the content in our notes, so that it can come as another option in the question from the notes.
Okay, guys, who and all are watching this, and who and all are going to watch this? Very important, right? You should not add everything whatever you come across, whatever you feel it is very important or PYQ topic. These things should be added. First, be thorough with the class notes, whatever you have. Now, direct point to point, we'll discuss. Akif, sir, when you started your face-to-face classes, when you are revising your class notes, and how many times you are revising during the classes. And when you are revising,
I have during my classes, I have revised the class notes 2 times. One was immediately after the classes on the same day. I use it to recover as much as possible on the same day. If there is some pending, I use it to cover it the immediate day after the class. Then I used it to solve PYQs and some other question, and then I used it to read one more time the same notes, and which was one technique which you told us called as double reading, and which I followed for most of my subjects. And after which I gave the post-class test, and it was very well worked for me.
Okay, so Akif was giving 2 revisions, 1 revision daily after the classes. Whatever is done on that day, he was revising after that, before he sleep. And after revising, he used to give the post-class test, right? From the Marrow, DBMs. The best thing happened Yeah, right. According to me, is DBMCI classes with the marrow question bank.
Yeah, yeah,
Awesome.
that's a golden combination. Yeah.
Right. So every day he used to revise, right, the class notes whatever got over on that day, and after that they get 2 to 3 days gap before the beginning of next class. In that time he
Yes.
used to give one more revision, two revisions of class notes. Along with that, you were solving the tests and the questions.
Yes.
Now, after attending the class for 10 hours, then after going home, after going to your room, after having dinner, right, and you have to revise this entire day class notes, and after that you have to solve questions. So where is the time? How much time you are taking to revise that notes, and how many questions you are solving every day?
Yeah, I question was very less on the days of class. I used to solve only maximum 10, 25 questions. Mostly it will be PYQs of that topic taught on that day. And time is like is very important. Some classes get over like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, like micro and all. We will get over by without getting late. So we will get time to revise almost the same whole content taken on that same day. Similarly, for the MIMSA class gets over in 6 o'clock. So we'll be able to revise the entire notes on the same day. In some subjects, we will not be able to revise the whole notes. So we will either skim through the notes through the main areas, or else if there is some pending, I will finish on the next day or the day after the class is over. That's how I followed.
This is
It's
important.
not possible to finish all the classes, no class notes on the same day.
Yeah, this is important. If possible, you can cover the entire revision. Otherwise, you can go through the important topics, whatever you feel
Yes, sir.
important.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
So he used to give
Then
two revisions of class notes before the beginning of next subject. And very important thing, what I've noticed, he said he used to solve 10 to 20 questions per day during the classes. Because during the classes, he has to attend the class of 10 hours, then he has to revise also, but taking out another 2 hours. Then 10 to 20 questions maximum you can solve. Sir, what
yes, sir.
about the 2 to 3 days gap you are having in which you are giving one more revision of the class notes before the beginning of next class? On those 2 to 3 days, while revising, how many questions you used to solve?
Yeah, that time I used to solve more questions in these days. In there are days which depends on how much questions are there in PYQs and we varies from subject to subject. Around 100 to 200 questions I used to solve in that days per day.
100 to 200 questions you used to solve per day.
Yes, sir.
See,
That is
during the 20
uh,
questions and the days where no classes are there, used to solve 100 to 200 questions per day.
yes, yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
that is
told
very
I used to solve in between reading like I when I read for 2 3 hours I read to solve 25 50 questions like that.
okay. Now, very important thing what students want to know out there is, sir, to solve 100 to 200 questions, students take almost one entire day. So, how much time you are taking to solve 100 to 200 questions per day?
Yeah, I used to take only around 3 hours to solve 100 200 question maximum 3 hours. It's because I would used to read not much about the explanations. If the question is from the notes, I know the concept. I usually don't look into the explanations. And if it's getting wrong or if I get it right, but I don't know the concept, then only I will look in explanation
So, this
so
is
that
very
we can cover more questions.
Yeah, this is very important. He was able to solve 100 to 200 questions in 3 hours. That is important. But he was spending 3 hours behind questions. Remaining 7 to 8 hours, he was reading the notes. Right?
Yes.
If you are taking to solve 100 questions, if you take whole day, that is not a wise idea because you have to keep maximum time to revise the notes. What do you think? What
Yes,
was
sir.
your ratio? What was your ratio every day? Time ratio for
Time
revising,
ratio.
solving questions, revising notes and solving
Uh,
questions.
it's almost it was 70 to 30. 70
70.
percentage of time for notes and 30% for questions.
Like I said, 3 hours for question, 7 hours for
Yeah,
notes.
exactly.
70,
Exactly.
70, 30. See, this is important. When you have to solve more number of questions, you can solve, but don't exceed the time. It should not exceed
Yes,
20
sir.
to
Yes, sir.
30%
Yes.
of the time. If you're
Yes, sir.
exceeding 20 to 30% of the time for questions, then where is the time to revise notes?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Right?
that's it. That's why I told the range of 100 to 200. Sometimes 100 questions, 3 hours will be over. So I will stop there.
And he was able to solve 100 questions in 2 to 3 hours, 100 to 200 questions in 2 to 3 hours because he has already read the notes, revised the notes 2 times. He is thorough with the topics in the notes, and whenever the questions from class notes, no need to read the explanation, he know the answer. And he was not reading
Yes,
the
sir.
explanation for those. Only the questions which he used to come across not covered in the class notes, for them he was reading some explanations. That's why he was able to do it. And this is also
Yeah,
very
yes,
important.
yes.
Don't keep on
Yes.
reading the explanations for all the questions. If the questions are coming from class notes, no need to read the explanations, right?
Yeah. I remember the one thing you have told in our classroom that we don't remember things like I have read this in my custom module. This question was came. Then this point was in the explanation. We don't remember like that. We remember because it's there in the notes.
Yeah, 100%. So you have to focus mainly on the notes. Now you have understood. Akif started his face-to-face classes in the month of August. He completed in the month of February. That is 5.5 months. In this 5.5 months, what he did, he has told you people, he was revising notes 2 times before the beginning of next class, and he used to solve 10 questions per day when along with the classes. When classes were not there, he used to solve 100 to 200 questions, and his ratio was 70% to revise, 70% of the times to revise class notes and 30% to solve questions. And like this he continued his entire face-to-face classes, and he found face-to-face classes beneficial because he can sit and study for 10 to 12 hours without any distraction, and there is a proper schedule which will keep him on track, right? And
Yes,
final
sir.
question
Exactly.
was, during the face-to-face classes, how did you keep the pace, the momentum to read every day? We'll get exhausted very soon. What you are doing when you
Yeah.
get bored and tired?
It's because we had me and my friend, we used to study together. No, not
Mhm.
combined study, but we used to ask questions and we study together. So it was keeping me my momentum going forward. And also initially I was a bit motivated to study, and newer and newer topics are coming, and it was interesting to learn more and more things. And actually it was more burden towards after revising more times. Initially it was interesting.
Yeah, please, please.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Okay, now once you completed your classes in the month of February, after that you started your revision.
Yes.
How much time you took for first revision?
It took me almost 1.5 to 2 months.
One and a
Close
half to
to
two.
2 months.
Means you have given first revision thoroughly.
Thoroughly, yes.
Okay, how many questions you used to solve during revision every day?
That's also that same number, 200, around 200, 100 to 200.
Around 200
Same
questions,
number.
2 to 3 hours, same thing.
Two to
So
three
you took
hours. Same
second,
ratio.
second revision, how much time did you take?
It was around 1 month. Second revision.
Third revision,
Third revision, it was around 20 days.
20 days. See, first revision 2 months, second revision 1 month, and third revision 20 days. Very nicely planned. If you're studying thoroughly, obviously time will get reduced.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Total, how
Yes.
many revisions did you give before the NEET exam?
I gave about 5 to 6 revisions.
5 to 6 revisions, right? Very nice. And what about the GTs? During the face-to-face
Yeah.
classes, interval of GTs, and after face-to-face classes, when you started revision, what was the interval of GTs?
Yeah. During my classes, I used to give only once in a month a GT. And as you have told in our classes, my more focused on post-class tests and subject-wise tests and all. And after my classes, I started giving once weekly GT.
This is also very
I
important.
followed.
During the classes, monthly ones GTs, focus more on post-class tests so that
Yes,
you
sir.
can assess your subject, how you are reading,
Yes, sir.
and how you have read,
Yes.
whether you remember or not, what mistakes you do. And after
Yes.
that, weekly ones GTs, Akif has given till the NEET
Yes.
exam.
Yes, sir.
Okay, till the NEET. So you know how
Till the
many
NEET
GTs.
exam, till that last 2 weeks I haven't given any GT. Till that I have given weekly ones.
Okay. In the last 10, 15 days, what did you do? So did you make any 20th notebook? How did you revise?
Yes, sir. I made one 20 notebook. It was actually made during after mid to and toward the end. I made it. Actually, initially I thought I didn't need 20 notebook. Later I started making one, and I used to read it in the last 1.5 days only. Last 2 weeks, I was reading my main notes itself.
Again, this is very important point. Akif is telling last 2 weeks, he revised his main notes of all 19 subjects once again.
Yes, sir.
And in the last 2 days, you revised your 20th notebook.
Yes, sir. Not
How,
2 days, only 1.5 days only.
how come you are able to revise your 20th notebook in just 1.5 days? I
It's
think,
because it's not that a big book. It's called a small book.
okay. It was a very
Not
small.
too much of content. Yes.
What was there in 20th notebook? What did you put in your 20th notebook?
It was topics which we come across in GTs, the volatile topics which we are making. Even after reading, we are making it wrong. Such topics I used to put in 20th notebook. I had made like two types of 20th notebook. One I took a picture of the main notebooks, main note, and that assimilated it in the form of PDF. so
This is
that
the first.
I got the same visual memory there.
This is the first time I heard he made two 20th notebooks. Listen to this, very important. One is he has taken the pictures, photos in his mobile of the notes itself, whichever he felt these are important, I have to go through in the last 2 days.
Last days. Yes, yes.
Because notes memory is the good memory. You can remember it better
Good
rather
memory. Yeah.
in a different notebook.
Yes,
And
yes, yes.
the content which he came across during the GTs, right, which was not there
Yes.
in the class notes, which he felt important, he has written in a separate notes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Otherwise, in
And
last,
the topics which
uh, uh,
that's, then the topics which were spread in multiple areas of the notebooks, but which can be assimilated in one place. I used to assimilate in the 20 notebook.
and
Some topics.
his 20th notebook was so small, means he has not put many things in the 20th notebook. He kept it so
Yes,
small
sir.
that he was able to revise in just 2 days, in the last 2 days. And remember
Yes,
this,
yes,
he
sir. And
gave,
any,
Hmm.
I have seen the photos which I have taken initially, which we have read multiple times, which have gone into long-term memory. I used it to remove from that 20 notebook, so that which requires only once in a month reading.
Okay, did you attend any short course?
No, no short courses, only
So
main notes of
you
face-to-face
stick
class.
you stick only to face classes ka notes and marrow question bank, nothing else.
And nothing else.
Nothing
Marrow
else.
question management, nothing else.
Nothing extra
I
when
actually, uh,
huh,
I
nothing
actually took one shot, but I was not able to see it. I didn't. It's still there in my shelf. I didn't see it.
Okay. So, see, this is very important. Many times students ask me, sir, class notes, DBMCA face-to-face class notes and marrow question bank, is it enough? See, Akif has proved it is not enough, it is more than enough. You can
Yes,
score
sir, yes, sir.
right, even a very good rank with the class notes. The criteria is you should be thorough with the class notes.
Yeah, yes, sir. I was always following the thing that if a question come from my note, I should not make it wrong. That was my theory in GTs also. If I am getting a wrong from a question from notes, I will be sad. If it is coming from outside, it's okay. That was my motto in GT also.
Okay, Akif, nice to hear. The last question to you, right? I know all faculties are great in the DBMCI, right, family. So, whom did you like the
Yes, sir.
most and why?
That's a tough question. Actually, it's not because I have a meeting with you. One of my my favorite two teachers are one is Nasir sir from micro and another is Ashwini sir anatomy. Two faculties. I actually love almost all faculties are very good. And if you ask to name two people, it's sir and Ashwini sir.
Okay, that is subjective. That is
Because
fine.
your notes I the only subject, the intermediate subject which I have revised in last time in 2 hours is microbiology. It's because of your notes.
Okay, okay, that is nice to hear, Akif. Congratulations once again. And
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Akif has told his journey from DBMC face-to-face classes and how much time he has given for notes, revision, and he did not do anything extra. And he told you people face-to-face class and with the marrow question rank is sufficient to get even the rank whatever you want, your dream rank, right?
Yes,
With
sir.
that,
Yes, sir.
Akif, once again, very happy to see you here sitting and me taking your interview because I remember
Yes.
Akif is very familiar to me, right? I have met him in Kerala while taking the face-to-face classes, and
Yes, sir.
there's a good
Yeah,
environment.
sir. I still have the photo with you in my phone,
Okay,
which we take after the class.
yeah, that is nice to hear, Akif. And all the best, Akif, for your further journey of your life. And we are very happy that we have contributed as a DBMC family. We have contributed for your success, and all the best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
The journey doesn't end here. Keep your rhythm. Hold your balance. Breathe. Reset. Rise.